It's time to take 10 minutes for Torah with Rabbi Joel Finkelstein.
Welcome to our discussion, parshat Vayelech, two Torahs. If we look in Vayelech, strangely enough, Moshe seems to give the Torah twice to somebody, and he seems to give it to different people. First it says, Vayichtov Moshe et Torah azot, Vayitna el ha-kohanim b'nei Levi. He writes this Torah, and he gives it to the Kohanim who are Leviim. And then it says that this Torah should be read by the Jewish people every 7 years during the Hakel, the great gathering that they have. Later on in the parsha, Vayitzav Moshe et Leviim tells Leviim, Lakoch et Sefer Torah zeh, take this Torah and v'samtem oto mitzad Aaron Brit Hashem Elokechem. Put it on the side of the Torah, either on the ark, Rashi says, or on a shelf next to the ark. So number one, why are there two different tellings of Moshe writing the Torah in one parsha? And number two, how come this time it says he's talking to the Leviim, to the Levites, and in the first case it says the Kohanim, who are Levites. So which one is it? Comes from Rav Midan, and he says that indeed we have here two different Torahs. There's the Torah which was given to the people. It's given to the Kohanim, and they read it. They're going to read it in the Beis HaMikdash. It's something accessible to all. Everyone's going to be there on the Hakel. Everyone will read it. There's another Torah as well, and that's the Torah that's inside the Aron HaKodesh. Assuming that it's actually inside the Aron, to be very inaccessible, even if it's in a box next to the Torah. Still, how are you going to get there? Only the Kohen Gadol can go in once a year to do his service. He's not going there to read the Torah. So basically, it's Vayah Sham B'chal La'ed. The second Torah that sits in the ark or next to the ark is there as a testimony to the notion that there is a Torah. So we have then two Torahs. One Torah that is accessible to all, that we read in public, that the Kohanim read for everybody, and the other Torah that's not accessible. It's almost a museum piece. It's symbolic. It represents the covenant of us and the Jewish people. It's like the Ten Commandments are never read. They're sitting there in the Holy Ark. Of course, we read them in the Torah scroll. We read them in the Pentateuch. We read them in synagogue. But the actual Ten Commandments that were given to Moshe, they're in a box, and no one ever opens it. And so too, this Torah scroll is either in the box, in the Holy Ark, or it's next to it. It's not accessible. If you think about the way Jewish people relate to the Torah, some people think of it more as something that it's an open book. It's something you read, something you study, you learn from the other people, from yourself. You learn the Torah. And then there's another Torah. Some people think of the Torah as sort of like a museum piece. It's there. They respect it. They honor it. They know it's there. They love it. They acknowledge the covenant with God and the Jewish people. But it's sort of there in a box. And our job is to make sure that we appreciate the covenant, the memory of the Torah being given by Moshe to the Jewish people, and there needs to be a pristine copy that's there in the Beis HaMikdash, but also to remember how accessible the Torah needs to be. It can't be munach b'keren zavis. We don't want, God forbid, the Torah to be sitting in a corner somewhere, no one looking at it. The point of the Torah is not to sit in a box, but to be part of our lives. We need to appreciate the national aspect of the notion that we are the Jewish people, we have a Torah, and we need to appreciate the personal aspect, the notion that the Torah is there for you to study. It's not just a symbol, it's not just a museum piece, it's there for us to live it, to learn it, and appreciate it. This reminds me also of the two Torahs that the king had as well. One was Munach B'Veis Genazav, one was in his personal treasury, and one, he was Yotzei, he went out to war with it. Wherever he went, he took it with him. Each one of us, in a similar way, has two Torahs. One Torah, that's our personal Torah, our personal connection with God. Everyone's unique. You have your personal story, how you came to the Torah, how you came to be an observant person, how you came to appreciate Torah, how you came, whether it was through traditional upbringing, whether it was a moment of an aha moment at some point in your life, an experience in Israel, an experience in the synagogue, a personal life-changing experience. That's your personal Torah. And then you have the Torah that you go out with, that you share with everyone else, the Torah that's common denominator to all Jews, the Torah that we all study together. We need, during this time of Aseret Yemei Tshuva, the Aseret Yemei Tshuva, the 10 days of repentance, we need to remember that the Torah is, we have a personal connection with the Torah, we have a national connection with the Torah that sits in the Holy Ark and in Jerusalem, and then we need to take out the Torah and read it. It can't be munach v'veis gnazav. It's not enough that we have good feelings about Torah. It's not enough that we appreciate the Torah. It's not enough that we understand that we're part of a covenant with the Torah. We need to go one step further and take it with us and read it. This relates to the Rashi at the end of Kisavo. He says that you become a people today. Why did you become a people today before they weren't a people? He says, no, it was that day when Moshe gave the Torah to the Kohanim, and the people said, what? Giving the Torah to the Kohanim? We want the Torah. And Moshe said, oh, now you became the Jewish people. Now you're really, that's for real. Now you've become of age. Let's hope that we can make the Torah our own, and we can indeed appreciate the Torah for everything that it's worth, and don't leave it in our treasury, don't leave it in some chest, but it belongs with us wherever we go. Thank you for joining us here at the Baron Hirsch Congregation for our discussion of the parsha. Join us each week for the discussion of the holidays. Wish everyone a Gemar Chasima Tova, a good Geben Shior. Wish everyone should be blessed, should have a good health and happiness for you and your families. Thank you.
This has been 10 Minutes for Torah with Rabbi Joel Finkelstein.